A very good morning. Euro dollar moved slightly higher in towards yesterday's market. As we can see, euro dollar has now taken out this area of supply and wicked above it. We've seen a bullish continuation of the overall fractal structure. So we broke above this high over here, and now we're looking for a slight pullback and then further upside continuation once again. However, if we break this fractal low, because this is the fractal low overall that broke this high, then we could potentially start seeing an overall shift in the trend and continuation in towards the downside. However, for now, the market does look good to continue pushing up higher. This supply zone has now been taken out. This other supply zone has also been taken out already by this bearish candle, as explained in yesterday's video. So it would make sense for euro dollar to move up, like slightly higher. Now, going in towards the 15-minute time frame, because yesterday there was a long opportunity that I capitalized on. So overall, remember what I said, the overall trend in towards the downside, very clear. However, the overall swing structure is all the way from this high up here, all the way down in towards this low. So the EQ and a lot of liquidity is resting above these highs. And the EQ itself, so the 50% mark retracement, is approximately here. So pretty much buying the market is good until we hit the EQ and until the liquidity is taken out. Now, I was looking yesterday and I saw that we got another BOS. So over here we have our first internal BOS. So over here we had our first IBOS, and then over here we had our second IBOS. Then we had demand created over here inside this sell for the buy, which caused that IBOS. I was looking for the market to move at least in towards this 15-minute area of supply. So then what happened is that we just looked for the entry model. We came in, pull back, and then a push up. Boom, boom, and then continuation in towards the highs. So very beautiful setup over there. Very quick 1 to 2, not the 1 to 3 that I have displayed here, but it was a 1 to 2 for myself. Hit take profit, hit that 15-minute area of supply, and then retraced back in towards the downside. So then what did we see? We saw an internal BOS in towards the downside once again, but then obviously over here it was around, let me quickly check, it was like 17:45, 6 p.m. So that for me is out of session from 6 p.m. Dutch time. I don't trade anymore. And then what you see is, okay, we see the initial reaction to that area of supply, which caused that IBOS. However, because we're out of session, we just see that there's no volume left in the market, and the market just continues moving in towards the high. So that is why it's important that we do trade inside session. Now, euro dollar is extremely messy at the moment. As you can see, like, there's not a lot of clear structure. Let me put it that way. We've now broken this internal high over here. So this is also your IBOS, that 4-hour change of character high, this one over here. So we should continue moving in towards the highs. This 15-minute area of supply has been taken out, so it should continue. But as soon as this low over here goes, then I'll be looking for shorts, because on this low over here, we have the 4-hour change of character, and this low over here is your 15-minute IBOS. So then I will be looking for that further downside continuation potentially. But for now, it does look like euro dollar wants to head up higher. Now, going in towards the dollar index, the dollar index itself also taps below this area of demand. So a little bit messy, not a lot of nice price action, let me put it that way. We've now seen this low get taken out, so it could mean that the dollar index is ready to push down slightly lower, back down in towards this area of demand over here. But I'll be keeping an eye out on the 15-minute time frame and see what the overall 15-minute structure is doing. As we can see, yesterday we reacted to this area of supply, then pretty much this area of supply sustained a push down lower in price. But now, since yesterday, very consolidative market suddenly. So waiting probably for news to kick in and make the market move slightly more. For now, there's some liquidity resting below these lows over here. So we have this low, then we have this low, then we have this low. So there's a lot of liquidity resting below it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do still take out that low. But let's say we're ready to take out, let's say, and push out of this range in towards the highs, and we break the highs, then obviously I'll be looking for further upside on the dollar index. But until then, I do expect slightly more downside from the dollar. Now, going in towards Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar on the 4-hour time frame. Let me quickly show you guys what I'm seeing over there. So Aussie dollar for now, continuation in towards the highs. This change of character pushing towards the highs. Now made a pullback in towards this kind of like doji candle, which I mentioned yesterday, and we did in fact kind of now see some slowdown inside of there. However, it's not the strongest area because it didn't really achieve anything, whilst this area of demand achieved a change of character. So looking for the market to push down slightly lower and then potentially give a bullish reaction. That is now what I'm waiting for. As soon as this low over here breaks, this 4-hour change of character low, then we look for further downside continuation. As long as that low is respected, look for further upside. Then going in towards 15, we can see, we have still liquidity resting below these lows. So I am still looking for a push down lower on Aussie dollar in towards these demand zones. And then from there, look for a potential bullish trade in towards the upside. So that is Aussie dollar until the 4-hour change of character happens. We continue looking for longs. Now moving in towards pound dollar. So pound dollar over here on the daily time frame, very, very messy pair for now. As we can see, we're pretty much just stalling kind of like at this support and resistance level over here. We also have, let's say, this buy candle before the sell over here, to which we are reacting to. So let's see how we react in there and then see further downside potential come into play. Going in towards the 4-hour, we've now got this liquidity high over here, which I'm waiting for that to get taken out. So I do especially expect that to get taken out before seeing any bearish reaction. For now, this is your 4-hour change of character low. I do expect a bullish reaction from there, and that is the long that I would be willing to take from this 4-hour area of demand. Going in towards NZDUSD. NZDUSD is in supply, just moving very slowly and correctively, looking for a correction in towards downside, this ascending price action. So yeah, looking for shorts as soon as we kind of break structure. A lot of liquidity being built up below the lows. We've got demand over here, so wait for that change in structure and look for that further downside play on NZDUSD. Going in towards gold, last of all, very slow, looking for further downside after taking the liquidity above this high and trading it at least back down in towards this area of 4-hour demand for the rest of today. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wish you all a fantastic day, and we will speak soon. Thanks.